Alrighty, here we go. I think this is a keep, even though this Urborg is not really doing anything. This is a pretty good 6, though. And we could end up discarding this Urborg to Crypt Breaker. Alright, Visions. Visions. Puts 1 on top. Land is not what we want to see. Alright, that is what we want to see, though. A hand full of like 1 Ajani and nothing. That gives our Crypt Breaker a shot. We got a shot. It's gonna need to not die here. We got 1 opportunity. This is bad, even if Crypt Breaker does survive this turn, which it did. I'll give it that. Okay, Thoughtseize is actually a great draw. Get wrecked. Alright, we will definitely be making a zombie. Our opponent is probably Ajani killing Crypt Breaker. Actually, Ajani plus on Crypt Breaker would be pretty good. This, yeah, target permanent doesn't untap. Okay. I mean, that's great for us. Would have been worse for us if they had used it on Crypt Breaker. Although, Crypt Breaker is not usually a card you see in Modern. Alright, so we're not killing Ajani this turn, so we will just leave up Crypt Breaker. Alright, in the swamp again, so we might be getting Wrathed or something. Yep. Alright. Something good. That's not that great. Comes pre-tappable. Pre-tappable. Okay. Play this so we can't just get mana leaked. Opponent didn't activate Colonnade. Thankfully that didn't mean they had Sphinx's Rev. Let's see, if opponent minuses Lord of the Accursed. Nope. Lord of the Undead, sorry. Okay, Fatal Push isn't nothing. Let's return Crypt Breaker. Play it. Pass. Flooding? I mean, now we've kind of assembled a squad to pressure Ajani. That's fine. Ooh, that's even better. So I send Dread Wanderer. Opponent activates Colonnade. Actually, let's send both at Ajani. We're going to be able to, for sure, Fatal Push this. Well, 90%, 99% Fatal Push a Colonnade. Alright, so they activate, we push. Looks like a logic knot. Manalik. Sure. Alright, so Ajani's dead. We have a pretty good board. Our opponent has a Colonnade. Lord of the Undead, returning Lord of the Undead seems a little bit nutty. That's the type of value we want around here. I'll just play Relentless Dead. What the? What is that card? Okay. So, Torrential Geralt getting back Manalik. Looking much worse than Snapcaster since it couldn't Supreme Verdict. Sure. Can potentially discard this Lord of the Undead since we can just return Lord of the Undead with Lord of the Undead. Is it worth it? Yeah, let's do it. I heard you like Lord of the Undeads, so I Lord of the Undead, you Lord of the Undead, so you can Lord of the Undead, we Lord of the Undead. Actually probably returning Relentless Dead. The question is, do I want to draw a card right now? I don't really need to draw right now. Alright. The dead are relentless. And this is great. And drop a Gravecrawler. And then next turn we can start getting aggressive, since we will have multiple lords, or not. Maybe it was better to return a Lord of the Undead. We will get to draw a bunch of cards though, which is pretty good. Alright, Brutality doesn't really do much, that doesn't really do much. Let's go ahead and draw right now, since a zombie would be very good. Not that zombie though. And I'm gonna wait and just discard these. Leave up my Relentless Dead. Alright. Let's continue to draw cards. Can attack with Relentless Dead since it has Menace, and if he wants to block, we just get back Lord of the Undead for free. Blessed? No. I mean, our opponent probably shouldn't be doing this. Killing Relentless Dead does usually not work out that great. Alright. Sure. He looks... Vault's good. So I can play multiple Relentless Deads. Let's go ahead and Inquisition. Don't really need this card. Alright, hit a Logic Knot. We can draw 3 times this turn, thanks to Mutavault. Alright. The grind is real. That Mutavault interaction with Crypt Breaker feels good. Alright, there's another Lord of the Undead. Surely we can start getting aggressive now. So... attack with everything except Crypt Breaker. Everything else is expendable, unless this is like lethal, which it probably isn't quite. And Mutavault is just getting Ghost Quartered, so we'll just wait on that. Don't want to block that one. And can't really block that one. Don't know why double block. They don't all have menace. Alright. Dead. Yeah. I don't think I would have had lethal even if I attacked with crit, or maybe I would have crit with collective brutality. That was probably a mistake. We both should have calculated that better. Alright, to bring in all this, get rid of a lot of our removal. Collective brutality is pretty okay, even though there's not really much to kill. Liliana's great, Lash Wraith seems fine. Lord of the Undead doesn't seem great, although it was good that game. Just go with all our recursors and hand disruption. I don't really have any way to deal with Colonnade or Gear Hulk for that matter, but I think that's fine. Just out card advantage. So I could go Inquisition, Gravecaller, Thoughtseize, or Gravecaller, Bloodghast, and then do my disruption. Probably just want to turn one Gravecrawler because it's such a good clock. Okay. This turn we can cast our disruption or just Bloodghast. I think just Bloodghast. I mean, even if it gets pathed, it's not a big deal. Alright. Clock has been established. A very resilient clock. So I'm not going to cast Lord of the Undead here. Start with Inquisition. Okay. Timely reinforcements. Definitely taking that. I mean, explosives is not that scary. Logic not. It's not that scary. Start by attacking. Alright, think twice. I mean, now we could Thoughtseize. I think just waiting makes sense, though. I probably should have played Urborg. Alright. I mean, we're just winning with this right now. Go ahead and see what's up with Thoughtseize. I mean, if our opponent wants to logic not this, then we get to play Liliana. Okay. I mean, Liliana isn't even that amazing, considering our opponent's hand isn't that amazing. And they have a lot of think twices, but I mean, Liliana's pretty good. Play this, empty my hand, and leave up a way to get back Bloodghast. I mean, we're well suited to beat explosives. Well, those weren't good draws, but got there with the solid start and getting rid of the timely.